There are so few players in world football who've got a CV to compare with yours in terms of honours. But the one thing you haven't got is that silverware for your country.
Yeah.
That matters to you, doesn't it?
Of course, of course. Probably had one of the hardest moments of my career, playing in the Euros final and losing that. But I feel that the project that definitely Gareth and Steve have started here, you know, from Russia to the Euros and then now leading into Germany, you want to be a part of it. I think the talent that we've got in depth in the squad in all areas is probably up there with one of the best one of the best teams, you know, going to compete in the Euros. But we've got that pressure on us now. You know, we got to a semi-final in the World Cup, we got to a Euros final, we came third in the Nations League. But I feel now we have to take that pressure on, like we do at Manchester City, you know, like the lads do at Arsenal or Liverpool. There's pressure every time you go onto the field, and we need to enjoy that. We need to make sure that we feed off of that pressure and don't shrink, because I've seen many England teams shrink over the years when the pressure comes on them. But you know, embrace it and have a little bit of, I said yesterday to lads, you know, you need a little bit of arrogance when you come to places like this. You need to be a little bit arrogant on the field. Don't be cocky, you know, don't make sure that things are happening that shouldn't be happening. But to have the pressure that we've got on our shoulders, we should embrace it and, you know, make sure that we live off that. I always found that we found it hard when we come against bigger nations. We was fine with we'll call it smaller nations, but the bigger nations, we struggled to get results, and that's something that as a group of players we identified that we needed to, when we're coming against these big nations now, start, you know, getting results away from them. I feel that the changing point for me in the England was when we went to Spain, Seville I think it was, and won. That was the time where, as a group of players, we thought we can actually do something now.
I think that's when it changed from the media perspective, and maybe from the supporters, because it was such a convincing performance, and you dominated the ball as well in their own backyard, a team that's known for keeping the ball, and won it, and that did feel like a moment of change, I must admit.
I feel as well. I feel that, you know, people look back, and I think there's certain moments, especially in my international career, where I look back and I say, okay, that could have been the changing, or where the penny dropped for us all.
Let me ask about Germany to come then. Is this your best chance? Is this England's best chance of silverware on an international level in, I don't know, you pick a time scale? It feels like that to me. I don't want to crank the pressure up, but that's, what it feels like. And I think you put the pressure on yourselves as players.
As I said, we have to put the pressure on. We can't hide behind the fact that we're all very, very good players. We've all been in certain situations, whether that's Champions League finals to Premier League run-ins to FA Cup wins. There's a lot of experience in that dressing room now. And
there's Euros finalists. Yeah. There's World Cup semi-finalists.
Exactly. So there is pressure. Do I feel that in my era of me playing in this national team, it's the best chance? Yeah, I do. But I can talk all I want. You know, it's down to 11 of us on the field, or the subs that are coming on, to make sure that we do this country proud. You know, I feel that there's been a lot of years where this country probably should have gone and won something, or done a lot better, and whether that be for one reason or another, we probably haven't quite lived up to the expectation. But now, you know, there's no pressure. There is pressure, but there is no pressure. Let's go into it like we did Russia, where we're kind of open-minded and we go and see, okay, we're excited. Let's not call it pressure, let's call it excitement.
It's different from Russia though, isn't it? It feels different to me. I mean, look, you were there in Euro 2016 when we lost to Iceland. There's very few of you guys left from that dark time, if you like. So you've come from there to where you are now, and it feels different to Russia. Russia, there was no expectation, I don't think, amongst the media, not a lot amongst the supporters either, and you were extraordinary going all the way to the semi-finals. Now, it feels different from the outside. Are you saying it still doesn't feel different from the inside still?
No, I'd be lying to you if I said it doesn't feel different. Of course it does, because we know the players that we are, and we know what we've got in the dressing room. But I just feel you play your best football when you just go and play the game that you love.
I see what you're saying.
There's going to be pressure from the outside, from the media, from us as individuals to each other. There is pressure and there's certain demands, but let's just go and enjoy it. Anyone would give anything to be in our shoes, you know, playing and representing our country. So have pressure. Pressure's good. I feel that you need to play with pressure, but let's enjoy it. Let's play with a smile on the face and go and go and show the world what we can actually do as a nation.
Last question is a naughty question. So get ready for this one, okay? You've won the treble.
Yeah.
If you won the if you won the Euros with England, would it mean more than the treble? I told you it was a naughty question.
Yeah, I think so. I actually do. I think the treble, you said like a certain trophy, it'd have been an easy answer for me. To do a treble, what we achieved, as you say, only one other team's done it, so it's quite unique. It's quite unique. But to win something for your country, I think you're on a different scale there. To walk around my hometown knowing that I brought a European Championship back to this country would mean a lot as well. So as hard as the question is, I'd have to say, winning something with England.